beautiful Nicolettes. Welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. This is pretty much going to be a whole video on a guide to good hygiene. Good personal hygiene is essential to promoting good health, and it can minimize infections, and you also don't want to be stuck in any of those embarrassing situations ever. If you want more videos like this, thumbs it up. You can always leave a comment asking me to do any video you want, or you can always hit me up on my socials, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and Facebook I have. In particular, you can just send me a DM on Instagram if you have any questions, or maybe you want me to do a video on something but you don't want to comment it down below. This may be a long one, so bear with me. I hope you still enjoy it. Grab a snack and let's jump into it. The first one, which is very common sense, but I'm going to give you my best tips and tricks, and that is to bathe regularly or shower regularly. Let me know in the comments down below if you're a bath person or a shower person. I'm curious to know. It's important to make sure you're keeping up with your body hygiene and also cleaning your hair quite regularly. It is actually better not to wash your hair every single day, as it strips the natural oils out of your hair, but it is essential to at least make sure that you're keeping up and cleaning your body regularly, even if you're not washing your hair that same day. You may want to wash your hair maybe 3 to 4 times a week, but you want to wash your body throughout the whole week. It is important to cleanse your body because your body is constantly shedding skin. Your skin needs to come off, otherwise it will cake up and it can lead actually to illnesses. My tips when it comes to that is, one, to invest in a shower cap. You can honestly get those anywhere. I have so many because shower caps are super essential if you, let's say you don't want to wash your hair and let's say you only have a shower. If you don't want your hair to get wet, you can always throw on the shower cap. And my second one is to actually try and switch over to unscented soap. So I know that there's so many soaps out there that are promoted on the market and they smell super good and they're super tempting because they smell so amazing. I've been there, but I have been using unscented soaps for years. I personally just like the plain old bar of soap, the Dove bar of soap. I've been using that for years. I just find it works best for me. It's unscented. When I was at one point using scented products, I found my skin was breaking out on my body. So I was starting to get acne on my back, and when I cut that out, that problem went away. When it comes to your lady bits down there, it is really essential that you are using unscented soap. It's really bad to use scented soaps down there. The reason is because our lady bits actually have their own cleaning mechanism. These artificial hygiene products can hamper the natural process, which can lead to infections and the growth of bacteria down there, and you definitely do not want that. And also making sure that you exfoliate your skin, but of course do not do exfoliation more than at least twice a week. I typically just exfoliate my face and my body once a week. Too much exfoliation can lead to acne and as well as wrinkles. I just like to use some sort of sugar scrub and scrub it all over my body, and I also have so many different exfoliates for the face. You can also use a sugar scrub for your face as well, and that's just going to get rid of the dead skin cells. The next one, once you're fully bathed and you cleaned everything up, you washed your body, maybe washed your hair that day, of course we usually like to follow up our hygiene routine with some deodorant and even sometimes a body spray or a perfume. I'm going to talk right now about deodorant. I talked about this a lot, but I also wanted to give you more information on it because I feel like I didn't expand too much on it, and that is to switch over to natural deodorant. I've been hearing a lot about this lately, to switch over to natural deodorant, so I'm really happy that I've been doing this now for a while. I love Native deodorant. This is the deodorant I use. I worked with Native a while ago, but ever since I found this brand, I was hooked, and my family, a lot of them use it now because I have basically convinced my family to switch over to the Native side. It's just so amazing because it is natural, it's free of parabens and aluminum, and that's what you want to look for when you're buying a deodorant. You want to make sure that it does not have aluminum in it, and you want to make sure it does not have parabens in it. And a lot of deodorants on the market have aluminum and parabens in it. That's why I suggest this one. I will have the link down below. I have a discount code. It does work. It's just Nicoletta10. That will just give you 10% off. Native is really great too because they have free shipping, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm going to explain to you why you really don't want aluminum and parabens, and after hearing all of this stuff and just learning about it, it kind of did scare me, to be honest, because it is so bad for your skin, and so many products on the market have it, which is crazy to me because I really didn't know what really any of the ingredients meant on the back of products. People don't just go out and tell you, oh, this is a bad chemical, because obviously they want you to buy their product. There's so many studies now that are saying that aluminum is linked to many diseases, including, as you may have heard this one the most, it is seen to be linked to breast cancer, but there's also been links to other diseases as well. Natural deodorants like Native is safer to use because it is natural. Also, in a lot of natural deodorants, there's baking soda in it, and Native deodorant has baking soda, which is great because a lot of the times when you find these deodorants on the market, they mask body odor scent, but it doesn't get rid of the problem. Because of the baking soda, it's actually going to prevent odor causing bacteria instead of just masking the scent and not getting rid of the issue, because of course you just don't want to have body odor. Switching over to this and using this over time is actually going to help to prevent those odor bacteria that causes BO. And the reason why you want to really try and stay away from parabens is because they're chemicals which are estrogenic, which means that they actually disrupt your hormone balance because your body absorbs the estrogen through your skin. So that is why you want to really try to stay away from parabens in products, and you'd be surprised how many products have parabens in them. So I definitely recommend switching to a natural deodorant because it's going to be safer for you to use. It's going to give you a nice scent. The reason why I love Native personally is because I love all the scents. Coconut and vanilla is definitely my favorite, but they have even like lavender rose is really nice. I love the eucalyptus mint one. They also have the berry one, I believe. They all smell really, really great, which I was actually pleasantly surprised because I thought since it is more natural deodorant, it wouldn't have as nice of a smell compared to other deodorants that are full of chemicals. But to be honest, I prefer these scents from Native way more than a lot of the scents that I find at the stores. I used to actually not really like female deodorant scents. I actually like the male deodorant scents better. But Native has such a wide array of selection of scents, and I really, really enjoy them. So if you're gonna take anything from this video, try to switch over to natural deodorant. It's just healthier for you, and you'll be surprised how things can really affect you in the future. Once again, I will have the link down below for you, as well as my discount code. If you wanna use it, you can. I just like to apply deodorant after my shower. It's obviously gonna help with your scent and make sure that you don't smell like body odor through the day. And lastly, I do love perfumes. I'm kind of a perfume junkie. I love perfumes and finding different ones. I have a wide variety of perfume collection. Currently, my go-to perfume is the Elizabeth Arden perfume, White Tea. It's just very fresh, and I've also been using this Versace, I think it's the pink diamond one. I will have my two linked down below, but those are my top two go-to scents. They're both very fresh and clean. Those are obviously things that are gonna help you smell a little bit better than if you just don't put anything on, of course. Once you have your perfume on, you have your deodorant on, you're smelling fresh and good. Another thing is cleaning your ears. You need to make sure that you're cleaning everything. And a tip I do have for you is to try and avoid using Q-tips. They can be very damaging. It is said to push back your earwax even further down, and it can affect your eardrums. A tip I have is to use a few drops of olive oil. So just pour a couple drops into your earlobe, and this is going to help melt the earwax and break it down so that your ears become super clean and you're not damaging your ears at the same time. Now that we're all fresh and clean, it is time to move on to our oral hygiene, and I recently did a whole video on how to never have or avoid bad breath. Don't think a lot of you saw that video, but I just gave all my tips when it comes to how to avoid bad breath and have the best oral hygiene you can. So I'm not going to spend too much time right now talking about it, but I'm just going to go over the basics. So pretty much, of course, you want to make sure that you're brushing your teeth and flossing every single day, at least brushing your teeth twice a day. For the recommended time is 2 minutes. As well as a tip I feel like a lot of us don't do, and that is to make sure that you're replacing your toothbrushes. The recommended time is to replace it after 2 to 3 months. So don't keep your toothbrush for years and years, or even numerous months, because using the same one for too long can lead to serious health problems, including heart disease, which you would never think, but there's been links to that. You really want to make sure you're switching out your toothbrush because you don't want to be cleaning your teeth with a bacteria-infected toothbrush. Now it is time to clip your nails. So making sure that you trim your nails on your fingers and your toes. The reason why you want to keep up with that is because this is going to make sure that you avoid those situations such as hangnails and infected nail beds. So you want to make sure that you're keeping up with your nails and making sure that you're keeping them trimmed and clean. The next one is to wash your hands. I want to know if you guys have been there, but there has been times where I've been in a public situation, I've seen someone go to the washroom and they just walk out the bathroom and don't wash their hands. That is just so bad. It is very unhygienic, and you need to make sure that you're washing your hands constantly. If you go to the washroom, wash your hands. Before you're preparing your food, wash your hands. After coughing or sneezing, go wash those hands. Even after handling garbage, make sure you go inside and wash those hands. This is going to help prevent the spread of bacteria and viruses. On that topic, let's say you do have to sneeze or you're going to cough. I know a lot of us learn like cover your mouth. Really not good because you're spreading the bacteria all over your hands, on your face. So if you're gonna cough into something, it's to cough into a tissue or sneeze into a tissue as opposed to using any of your body because it's obviously gonna spread all over. This next one has to do with washing your clothes. A lot of us may not know necessarily when to wash certain things. When you work out, make sure that you're washing your clothes right away. You're sweating in them and that is what builds up bacteria, so you want to throw it into the wash after one wear. If you wear certain clothes such as a suit or a shirt and you didn't really do much in the day, you can use it up to 2, 3, 4 times, really depending. If you sweat a lot through the day and you're wearing a shirt, definitely throw it into the wash after one use, but you can also keep certain things and you wear them a few times before you throw them to the wash. But when it comes to underwear, socks, and even your undershirt, throw them into the wash after one use. And when it comes to things such as towels, I like to wash them once a week, and things such as robes where you're not wearing them constantly but you wear them sometimes, after like 4 uses, throw them into the wash. So make sure you're not keeping dirty clothes piling up and you're putting on those clothes back onto you and they may have a smell, bacteria spread all over. You don't want to put that. You really want to make sure that you're keeping up with your washing. Speaking of washing, another tip is to make sure you're washing your bed sheets. I like to wash my bed sheets once a week and as well as my pillowcases once or twice a week. It's really important because you're sleeping on them, especially if you're sweating through the night. If you're not keeping up with washing as well, all the bacteria can spread on your face and that could be a reason why you are breaking out and you're having acne all of a sudden. Another one is to make sure you're disinfecting things that you use on the daily. I remember now to always clean my phone because of course that's something I'm using on the daily. But there's certain things that I feel like we forget and we use them constantly. So things such as your light switch or your remote control or your laptop, your door handles, you're constantly touching those every single day, multiple times a day. And bacteria is just building and building and building on it. And I feel like a lot of us forget to disinfect it. So just going around with a wipe and disinfecting little things that you use daily, because the bacteria is gonna keep growing, it can eventually make its way to you and you can become sick because of that and you probably would have never guessed it. And the last thing when it comes to cleaning is making sure that you're cleaning your makeup brushes. You know girls, cleaning your makeup brush can be one of the most tedious and annoying things that you have to do, but of course so much bacteria get on your makeup brushes and you're just spreading it all over and it's full of germs, so you need to make sure you try and wash your makeup brushes at least once a week. I always use baby shampoo when washing my makeup brushes. I have a lot of makeup hacks and kind of girl struggle hacks, so I'll link those down below if you're curious to watch that kind of stuff. So those are all of my hygiene tips. I hope they were useful for you. I tried to really put a lot more information into this video and kind of expand on why certain things are important. If you want to talk to me more, maybe you have questions or anything like that, you can follow me on my socials and even send me a DM on Instagram. It's just at NicolettaXOYT. Thumbs up if you liked it and want more videos like this. It would mean the world to me if you guys hit that subscribe button before you left to become a part of the Nicolette's Fam Jam, because I do upload every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, and YouTube is changing their algorithm, so YouTube's not going to be showing most recent uploads anymore, so it means so much if you click the bell on my channel so that you're notified when I upload videos like this. I do upload every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday like I said, so for some reason if YouTube's not showing it, you know when to come check my channel out. But I hope you guys enjoyed and I hope you are having an amazing day, evening, or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye!